What is up, guys, and welcome to another Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes video. This is kind of a theoretical video where I'm going to want a lot of input from you guys. I've been grasping at thin air for video ideas, and I've done how to mod videos. I want to kind of switch it up a little bit. So my question here, Jedi Knight Revan came out in middle of November. Darth Revan came out in late March, mid to late March, okay? So November to December, December to January, January to February, February to March. Mallet came out a few weeks later. That's 4 months. So let's say we go March to April, April to May, May to June, June to July. Today is the 23rd of May. Let's say August 1st. A new meta will arrive. My question to all of you, what will the new meta be? I have 3 teams I think potentially will be the new meta, but I need to know what you guys think as well. What do we have coming in the game? Well, we have the dark side territory battles. It's the only thing that's been announced for like ever. Everything's just kind of slow right now. So, you know, dark side territory battles, Geonosis, then we'll obviously get the light side aspect of that as well. I'm looking forward to it. That's why I have been gearing my clones and such, and I cannot, you know, Padme is almost to gear 12, slowly but surely working on her, and Malik's going to get to 7-star pretty soon too. So we have Separatist, Galactic Republic / some newer age Jedi, and I mean, pull a group out of thin air. That's my question here. Why do I not think it will be Galactic, or I shouldn't say this way, Galactic Republic could be it. Is there going to be another character added into a Padme team that could make that meta? We'd have Padme, General Kenobi, Anakin. 3PO is solid. Zeta Barriss works good. Probably Ahsoka. So we go Padme, General Kenobi, Jedi Knight Anakin, Ahsoka Tano, the original Snips. And then who's that 5th character going to be that's going to round that off? Okay. Like I said, I hope new clones will come out and the existing clones get a rework. But will they be meta? No. Jedi. In the Galactic Republic Jedi, we just had Jedi Knight Revan as a meta, and that included Grandmaster Yoda and General Kenobi. So there's 2 Galactic Republic Jedi. Would they have those in a different meta at a different time? Because let's say Ki-Adi-Mundi, some of these comes out or gets reworked. The biggest rework I want is Mace Windu. Will Mace Windu be meta? Well, most likely you'd have to have Jedi Knight Anakin, Mace Windu, General Kenobi, Grandmaster Yoda, and throw in a 5th Jedi, Plo Koon, Kit Fisto, another one that's going to get a rework, or maybe Snips, if he's going to go with Anakin. That would be a strict Clone Wars TV series meta team. But I'm actually, you know, sometimes we get an idea of what's coming. And if I'm looking at what's coming in Star Wars this year, obviously, let me put it this way. I think the meta after the next meta, which will probably come out sometime in November or December, will be related to the potentially Clone Wars, but I think that'll be more this summer, will be Episode 9 characters. I think we're going to get potentially a Snoke, if he's involved in the movie somehow, a new Palpatine, a stronger Kylo Ren, a stronger Rey. That's going to be the Rise of Skywalker is the meta after the next. I would place money on it. But what is the next? Are they going to have Darth Revan be the meta all the way until November, December of this year? I don't think that's healthy for the game. And somewhat, this is hard for me to put it this way. I would like a few existing characters in the new meta, as in General Kenobi, stuff like that. I mean, he's been in many metas, let's put it that way, but Jedi Knight Anakin, Snips. So it can be more accessible to certain people, but I also understand why they have to, you know, come out with a new faction. They're money-making business. That's what they have to do. So what is the next meta going to be? So first I said Galactic Republic. Here we are in the Galactic Republic page. We have R2. We have General Kenobi. Like I said, we have Grandmaster Yoda, C-3PO. All of these have been aspects of meta teams before. Padme has not. So will a Galactic Republic team be a meta team? Not sure. Want your guys' opinion on this. Next, Separatists, okay? Grievous, Separatist droids came out. They're not meta. Dooku and Gunray got a rework. They aren't meta. Are they going to add new characters in the game that will make a Separatist meta? I don't think that either, because these characters are built for the new territory battles, and they're great in Territory Wars and Grand Arena too. Don't get me wrong with that. I'm just saying I don't think they're going to add enough substantial characters. What one character is going to come out that is going to be meta-defining for the Separatists? The The biggest thought process I have, and other people have talked about but I kind of like, we've talked about Fallen Anakin, or people have talked about Fallen Anakin. In fact, I did Mobile Gamer with video with Mobile Gamer a few months ago, and we talked about newer legendary characters to come to the game, and we said Fallen Anakin and Episode 3 Kenobi. I don't know if Episode 3 Kenobi would be much different than the General Kenobi we have now. Of course, they'd be somewhat different if you differentiate them. But will they have a Fallen Anakin and a Episode 3 Kenobi? The reason, if they bring out both those characters, I don't think they'll fit very well together in a meta team, because one's dark side, one's light side. So if we have a Fallen Anakin as a new character that comes out in the middle of the summer sometime, that's going to define the meta, what would go with Fallen Anakin? Well, clones. If you're looking at the most powerful Anakin Skywalker was in his entire lifetime, it was during his attack on the Jedi Temple. When he assaulted the temple with the 501st Clone Legion, that was the most powerful he ever was in his entire life, okay? So we're going to have the Nightfall Anakin. In fact, I would probably think that'd be the name of it, Nightfall Anakin, as in Knightfall. Nightfall Anakin. Will some clones be added in there? Even though they're light side, they'd have synergy with Nightfall Anakin. Or are we going to get some different characters to add on with him? Are we going to get a new Palpatine that comes out? A Episode 3 Palpatine. Maybe it would be Chancellor Palpatine. Well, he Senate Palpatine. You know, whatever they want to do with that. Who would that be? So let's say we have Fallen Anakin and Chancellor Palpatine. Revenge of the Sith Palpatine. And then let's talk about a few other characters that we could add here. I pull a blank, because there's really nobody else, unless you're going to have a two-man squad, that really would be added to that, unless we talk about clones. So I love the idea of Nightfall Anakin coming out. Many people have mentioned it. Many people have talked about it. I love the idea of an Episode 3 Kenobi coming out. But how would this be a meta-defining team? And again, when I talk about meta-defining, I'm talking about can get one in squad arena. That is meta-defining. Because no matter what you say, a team that's fantastic in territory wars or grand arena, such as a good General Grievous team, is not considered meta-defining. Meta-defining is what you're going to be able to do to get first in squad arena. So I want your guys' opinion on this. I think it will somehow involve Nightfall Anakin. How many times have I said this video that I don't think it will be, but it will be? That is my best case scenario, unless there's something coming out that we don't know of, that we're not thinking of. I don't think they'll go any more Old Republic characters, because eventually I think they're going to take a small break from the Old Republic. Mitra Surik does need to come out. The Jedi Exile does need to come out at some point in time. She's the main protagonist in Knights of the Old Republic 2. Maybe you can have a few of her allies as well, because we already have the villains, Sion, Nihilus, and Traya from that video game. Next, if we're going to go Old Republic, we'd fast forward a few hundred years, and we'd get to the Old Republic online game. By the way, I'm going to be live streaming that, creating a guild, playing with my brother, pumped up. But that's when you'd have Darth Malgus, Satele Shan, Darth Mar, Valkorion, all of those wonderful characters. But I don't think they're going to come out with them in the middle of the summer, okay? The Mandalorian TV show is coming out this fall, along with the Clone Wars TV rework, like we talked about. Also, Jedi Fallen Order is going to be coming out for the PS4. Cannot wait for that game. I'll be playing a lot of that game this fall. That character will probably be added to the game at some point in time. But coming back to my original topic here, because this is going to be a future video, is the absolute hypothesized by almost voting future meta. So I need comments in the comment section. I want you to join my Discord server so you guys can leave a idea there. Actually, just message me directly, because I'm going to look at all these and we're going to put together the next meta and try to guess it. I also have a few people that have wanted me to do theoretical kit reviews. I've talked about this for a while. A Far Cry, he watches my videos. He's a great guy. A few months ago, I had him create a theoretical kit review for a few characters. He actually has a theoretical kit that he created for Nightfall Anakin. It's really, really good. Not saying they'll ever do something like that, but maybe it's something that we can help build on. Maybe it's something that CG can eventually look at and maybe, listen to the fans somewhat, because we're just kind of stale. Don't take that as I dislike the game. I hope this game goes on forever, and I love the game to death. But what's next? That's the question. And usually what's next relates to what's the next meta is. That's usually the way it goes. Because if you have a new game mode being added, Grand Arena was huge. That was fun when it came out. It's still fun to me, by the way. I'm not saying it's not fun. I'm just stating that usually you either have a new event, like a new raid, or a completely new game mode like Grand Arena added to spice up the game, or you have a new character comes out that defines the meta. So what do you think the next defining meta is going to be? Again, theoretical video here, but this is really based on your guys' responses. So please leave many, many comments in the section below. And hopefully most of you, let's come up with a consensus, like I said. Otherwise, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please smash the subscribe button, like the video, click the notification bell so you can be alerted to all videos that I post. I'm also leaving a link to my Discord server, Patreon page, and Twitter page in the description below. Make sure you check all of those out. And not only do I want you to leave a consensus vote of what you think the next meta will be, I want you to leave me video ideas as well. Again, otherwise, I hope you enjoyed the video. Peace out, and may the Force be with you.